Hi, Mr. McCullum. It's Lane McDonald with ADP again. Good to see you again.
Nice to see you, Lane.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping in.
So before we get started, I just want to thank you for meeting with me today. I know it's not easy to fit a time frame in with your busy week and stuff, and golf's right around the corner. So I thought maybe I should get you in to meet before the season starts because I know you're out there golfing quite a bit.
Yeah, it's a busy time right now, but hopefully we can get some work done so you can hit the courses.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm very excited to be able to sit down with you today, learn more about your business plan. We set 20 minutes for this meeting. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that should work.
Okay. And to be mindful for your time, would you like to set the agenda if that's all right with you?
Yeah, that's
All
okay.
right. So right away, I'd like to learn about Brick and Concrete Inc., gain some insight on your business practices, and then also see if ADP can be an asset to you or in your company. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Cool. So before we start, is there anyone else who needs to be involved in this, or are you kind of the head honcho at your company?
I'm the head honcho, but I do like to consult with some of my other partners.
Okay.
So, I don't want to make any purchases today.
Okay.
I just want to hear what you got to pitch and take that information and take it to my colleagues.
All right. Well, that sounds good. So when we spoke on Saturday, you said you were concerned with the payroll and how long it takes.
Yeah. It's pretty frustrating. It just takes way longer than it should. I ideally want to have it done before the middle of the week, but sometimes it doesn't get until later on in the week or even a week late. So it's been pretty chaotic.
Okay. And then you said you find it difficult to keep up with like all the regulations, such as like the ADA, the handbook, the hiring practice, etc.
Yeah, we have a small team of that, but they are still learning, and I personally don't know as much as I probably should,
Okay.
just because I'm running every other aspect of the business. So,
Alright.
yeah.
So then I'm gonna give you a little key facts about ADP before we fully get into it.
Okay.
So ADP is the only service payroll or supplier with 24/7 customer service.
Oh, that's cool.
40% of small business owners pay an IRS penalty annually. ADP spends $600,000 annually on R&D, ensuring that we have the most up-to-date programs and stuff like that. Also, it pays 24 million, so 1 in 6 workers in the U.S. and 12 million elsewhere. Electronically, it's moved 1.7 trillion in client tax, direct deposit, and related funds in fiscal 2015 within the U.S. It's the largest provider of HR services in North America, Europe, Latin America, and the Pacific Rim. Exceptionally strong in AA and credit ratings from Standard & Poor's. Also, annual client revenue retention rate is more than 91% and an average client tenure is of about 12 years.
Huh.
I mean, those are some interesting facts to take into consideration when thinking about this company and moving forward with us.
Okay.
So also you'll be happy to know that ADP specializes in like the cash management, including payroll, people management, and compliance, which directly is applicable to like issues that you're having in your company.
Okay.
So about Brick and Concrete Inc. I know we spoke a little bit about your company earlier. I'd just like to get a little bit more generalized and ask you a little bit more questions about you guys. Shouldn't take too long. So right now my understanding is that you guys have 3 locations.
Yeah, we got 3 locations, and we're gonna hopefully, depending on how well we do this year, we're gonna hopefully expand to the
Okay.
4th one.
And where are those locations at currently?
Madison, Janesville, and then La Crosse.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then including you and your wife, you have 10 customer service employees, is that correct?
Yeah, about 10. So that's pretty expensive.
Okay. And then how many total workers in your 3 crews do you have?
Between the 3 crews, each crew probably has, depending on the time of season, 20 to 25 crew members. So 75.
75.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. And then, like you said before, you do have expansion plans?
Yeah, hopefully. We gotta get our budget all situated, and hopefully we can get on that.
Okay. And then is that in the state of Wisconsin, or are you looking to move out of Wisconsin?
Yeah, we want to go more north and hit that market.
Okay, and then obviously that would include like people expansion. You need to get more people in, correct?
Yeah, or if we could find a more efficient way of running organizational structure,
Okay.
maybe we could transfer some of our crew members
Okay.
from various locations to our new location.
Okay. And then you noted that how long it takes to do payroll and paperwork, correct?
Yeah, it takes pretty long.
So to get a better handle on your situation, can you like walk me through like how your process goes?
So yeah, right now each office, each store has their own crew that handle payroll, of about 2 to 3.
Yep.
And then so what happens is, they got the time informations about the jobs that we do and all the people who are working on the jobs, and then money gets allocated through that way. They have the punch cards, and then those punch cards get sent to our team.
Okay.
They go through it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I guess I should dig more into it, but they just either work slow or they just aren't as fast as it should be.
Okay, and then
A lot of complaints.
are
by
you
our crew.
are you the one that does your payroll?
I do. Sometimes I sign off on it,
Okay.
but we have some.
So who's your primary? Is that like your wife or? Is
Yeah, my wife.
Your wife. Okay. And then do you run payroll each week? Correct.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then what kind of time frame has your wife spoken about? How long that normally takes? Like hours or?
Yeah, it takes sometimes a couple days.
Couple
you know,
days.
between the whole organization. Yeah.
Seems like a lot of time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So what could you be doing different instead of payroll? Like
Outsourcing that headache.
outsourcing
Yeah.
that headache, yeah. So you'd obviously be interested in the payroll. That would cut down time 2 hours or a week at best.
Yeah, definitely. Even if it's just 2 hours.
Yeah, that'd be great. And then do you just do your payroll from home, or do you do it in the office, or?
So I mean, our office is our home. Essentially, it's our second home.
Okay.
We are always there, so it's kind of in between both.
Yeah. So would it be a big concern if your system crashed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then, do you guys have any kind of like support, or are you guys the support? Like if
We
it did
are the
crash?
support.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if our system crashed at our office, I mean, we have Wi-Fi and stuff at our house, but yeah, it's just not an efficient way.
Okay, and then I'm guessing you guys aren't working 24/7. You guys probably have the weekends off and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, sometimes depending on the season and depending on the job that's coming up.
Okay, so then support isn't 24/7. Can't do weekends. Could this cause you guys any problems?
Yeah, we try it. Once we know we're not working on a weekend, we try to just stick away from the business.
Yeah.
But if something were to come up, we would have to. We'd be the ones having to take on that challenge head on.
So 24/7 support would be a benefit to you guys with that.
Yeah, I would say so. If we weren't having to learn how to do everything and fix the problem, and we had a customer support system that'd be pretty nice.
Okay, well at ADP we believe that we should be working when you guys are working, which is around the clock. We're the only service provider with 24/7 online and phone support, which is something that would benefit you guys, obviously, because you guys like to take the weekends off and
Right.
do your family stuff. When we spoke on Saturday, you said you travel frequently between job sites and offices. That means you'd have to come back to the home office to do payroll, correct?
Yeah.
And then what do you do if you're having an important issue in the field on the day that payroll is due?
That gets delayed.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had a couple experiences where payday is supposed to be on Thursday, it doesn't get till Friday, and we try, and it's a headache because we know that that they have families and stuff. So
Yeah.
we know how important that paycheck is. But yeah.
With your 3 locations and your expansion, would you see value in a payroll system that could be done anywhere, anytime, including the field?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Great. Well, in a little bit, I'll show you how you can do that with the Run mobile app.
Okay.
So right now, let's talk about your biggest asset then, your people. Related to that, another of the concerns